Yo, 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 what's up, kids? This is Miss Matinga.
This is Mike Shadiamond.
We are here with another episode of HOMEWERQ, honey. Today, sponsored by Shablamagram.
When you need a death drop delivered right to your door.
Don't we all, honey? Yes, honey.
Yes, girl. And I want to say, viewers, I'm wearing these shades right now because it's sunny up here on this rooftop. By the end of the episode, they may come off.
Because she gonna get shady.
She gonna get shady. From Michael Womack.
Michael Womack.
I know his name. What's your strangest celebrity interaction? And as I told Michael on Facebook, me with myself staring in the mirror. Yes. It gets weird.
Yeah, it's weird just sitting here next to her.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to brag, but back in the day, I had sex with Bruce Willis's body double from Die Hard 3.
Yes, you did.
I did. Or maybe he was a stunt double. Honey, we did some stunts.
Honey, and some doubles.
Bitch,
what?
hello. Okay,
honey.
Next.
No, honey.
As you give advices to the children, what is the best piece of advice you received from an older queer person? That's a great question.
Life is a series of starting over. Every 7 to 10 years, it's either a new job, a new city, a new lover. Life is a series of starting over. And, jump out there into, the world and see what you can make happen. And he said, look inside your heart and, what is that you want to try? And so I tried that.
Look into my heart, it's been calling to you. I think the best advice I got from an older queer person, back in the day, some bitch told me, child, when in doubt, spit it out. Oh. Right to the point, y'all.
Okay, so Corain says simply, give us dating advice.
Blame it on Corain. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I would say get the money up front.
Word.
Never get into a vehicle that you have never seen before.
Unless it's real fancy.
Unless you give your friend their telephone number.
Or like if it's a van, it's probably safe.
Yeah. And
I don't know if I'm
do it for money, not love.
Not my wheelhouse, because I really don't date people because my soul is closed off and my heart is dead. But I would say in general, do what's right for you, and if someone treats you like shit once, walk away. If that first date goes badly, bye. Bye.
This one's whole feeling is like he can't actually like them. If he starts to like them, then he won't date them anymore.
Right, because I'm toxic and I won't inflict that on people that I like. But if I hate you, we are set for life, baby. Yeah. If I don't like you, I'm gonna stick around, boo. Okay, so from Andy Goldred, shopping in offline gay shops, what to buy and not to buy. I don't know what an offline gay shop is. What is that, girl?
I have no idea what an offline gay shop is. Is that like a rainbows and triangles?
Or like sex toys?
Well, wouldn't that be a sex shop? Just a sex shop?
Offline gay shop. You know what, Andy Goldred? You're going to have to clarify that, and we'll circle back around, because I don't know what an offline gay shop is. We'll circle back, okay.
Andy Goldred also says, what is your favorite search? Usually mine is...
What is your favorite search?
What are your favorite search terms looking for exotic relaxation videos, except for anal barbecue and Middle Eastern terrorists?
I would say soul connection and also women-directed feminist porn.
I like to search for rainstorms.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Anal beads.
Word.
And Swish Embassy a lot.
Swish Embassy.
Swish Embassy. Which
what
I
is
love.
Swish Embassy?
It's just like where you buy like gay T-shirts.
That's a thing?
Shit. Yeah. It's
oh my god,
thing.
I love it.
Yes, it's a real thing.
Swish Embassy.
Yes.
Okay.
30s. Okay, Andy Goldred.
Yo, Andy, with the questions, baby. You're like on SSI. How you got all this time?
Questions and questions. Nothing but
Not
questions.
that we don't love it, because we love it. Thank you, Andy.
30s underrated Hollywood movies to watch in 2019. So movies from the 30s that were underrated.
Underrated is tough.
Grand Hotel.
But that's why I'm saying underrated is tough, because everyone knows it's a good film. Underrated. Maybe like a little off the radar. How about Rain? Joan Crawford. Rain. Somerset Maugham's Rain. The best closing line of any movie ever. I feel sorry for everyone in the whole world.
Also, Joan.
Ooh,
wow, looking
luminous.
Beautiful in that movie. Whoa, she hadn't gone the full Joan Rivers yet.
Right.
Joan, exactly. She hadn't gone the full Joan Crawford yet, and she looks super beautiful. So next up.
Yes, this is also called audience engagement, right, girl?
Audience engagement.
Yeah.
Hopefully some of y'all are getting engaged.
Hello, because we not. Do you know, bitch, the other night I had an extra ticket to a function, right? And you were at work. And I realized, I said, well, God, who can I call? Who can I text to go with this thing with me? And I realized everybody I know is a part of a couple. And I only had one ticket. I didn't have two. I didn't have any single friends to ask. So I went by myself.
Who'd you go see?
I don't remember now. It was, I don't remember. Some show. I don't remember. So I'm single and old. Sage old crones answering questions.
Okay, so Lats Paul. His question is, the white rhinoceroses, a.k.a. prehistoric women, porn star interviews, 70s commercials, Jeff Stryker, Kip Noll, Matt Ramsey, and Cadino.
Is that all one topic?
It's a bunch of different topics.
The white rhinoceros, a.k.a. prehistoric women. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Commercials of the 70s.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, I like that one where it was like
do you know exactly how to eat an Oreo? Well, to do it, you unscrew it very fast, 'cause a kid'll eat the middle of an Oreo first and save the chocolate cookie outside for last. That's a 70s commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot. I mean, I like that one with, you know, and she told two friends, and she told two friends, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. I think that was Breck with beer.
Hi, I'm Rula Lenska.
The classic.
VO5. Alberto VO5.
I'm Rula Lenska. As an actress, I always have to look my best. So I'm glad that I found a truly great hairspray from America. It's called Alberto VO5. It holds an incredible 14 hours without stiffness or stickiness.
Honey, to this day, I mention Miss Rula Lenska.
Yep.
Yes.
We are Flintstones kids. 10 million.
Strong and growing and boning.
Oh, God. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special orders don't upset us. Something, something, carry, have it your way.
carry, have it your way. And then, of course, there's 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
But enough about anal barbecue.
Trust,
okay.
honey, trust.
What do we got?
So,
are we jumping over the porn star thing? Because I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I think the thing is, they all had big dicks.
I love Jeff Stryker. Matt Ramsey is the guy who did gay porn and straight porn and still does straight porn in Canada, who I actually happen to love. And Cadino was that dude that did like very artsy French porn. Very French.
I don't know what it is, but
with like
I hate
a lot
the
of
sound
like
of
music and like you know, like little Moroccan kids wearing berets, like lots of foreskin, like very like shot on film, like by a 300-year-old fireplace.
Yes.
It's very like
lots of cheesy baguettes.
Like you know, lots of cheesy baguettes up in the mix.
What's
Cadino,
Gouda, y'all?
You know, give me if I'm headed in that direction, give me Bellamy.
Where?
I'll take Bellamy. But that's about as much as I have to. And of course, Jeff Stryker. I mean, of course, he's 5'2".
Yes, she is.
Yeah. So.
What's next, girl?
So from Shrimpton Johnson, why do queers want to call everyone queer?
Shrimpton Johnson. So is that like a mashup of like Beverly Johnson and the Shrimpton, the models?
And Jean Shrimpton.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there 2 Shrimptons?
Well, no, Jean Shrimpton, and I guess the Johnson part is Beverly Johnson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
And look at the picture. Sort of.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, Shrimp.
Hey, girl.
What's up, Shrimpy? Okay, what's the question? Why do queers want to call everyone queer? Well, I don't know that we all do.
Too many people queer. I'm more of like a, hey, girl.
Hey, girl. What's up, homo?
Oh, what's up, hunty?
Hi, Janie.
What's up, shapeshifter?
Well, okay, so the queers that refer to themselves as queer are probably more likely
to be PC.
Well, or more likely to use that for other people as well.
Right.
Like if you don't think of yourself as queer, you know, that terminology, you're probably not thinking of other people as queer.
And then also like gay, like There's a difference between gay and queer, right?
The meaning of things changes, yes.
Yeah.
So gay sort of has a connotation almost more of mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, queer is more like if you have like a gauge and like, I don't know, you shave half of your nutsack. I don't know. It's a whole, who can say, darling?
Maybe you're like on the gender spectrum somewhere, but not like, you know, but not anywhere near gay or lesbian. Maybe you're just, you know, maybe you're gender non-conforming. Maybe you're somewhere else on the spectrum. You're not gay. You're not a lesbian. You're queer. Queer. How do I feel about the word queer? It's quite queer, darling.
Ah, you filthy queer. You filthy queer. Although it's how someone says it too. Like if someone says, you're a queer, like, you know, they're from like Ronkonkoma.
Right.
That's a diss.
But someone could also just walk up to you and you say something weird and they just say, how queer?
How queer? Well, people's not really in an everyday lexicon, right?
It's not in our everyday lexicon.
So, but why do some queer people want to call other people queer? I don't know that they all do.
But I also sort of feel that, like, in the quilt bag, you know, the LGBTQI quilt bag, whatever makes you feel good.
Maybe it's because queer is sort of inclusive of every other subcategory. You can be a queer gay man, a queer lesbian, a queer transgender person, a queer asexual, a queer whatever.
It's all sort of under the
like
umbrella of queer.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the queer umbrella. It's the QUMBRELLA. It's the QUMBRELLA of queerness, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, but then people say queer to me and I hear peer. Because that's really what I was for many years. I was a peer queen.
Right.
I was like a club kid, sure. I was a ball queen, sure.
You were the ball cream?
I was the brill cream, that too. But really, I was kind of like the lowest of the low on the rung. I was like just a total peer queen for many years. Yeah.
No, you never went hungry. Were you munching tray for spare change?
Well, listen, it has happened.
To you?
Yes.
For spare change?
Not to pay my rent and not for spare change.
Oh.
But have I munched tray for dollars?
For dollars?
Yes.
But was it dollars or was it like nickels and dimes and pennies?
Honey, it wasn't for...
Did they like flick a quarter at you as they like drove away in their cab?
It wasn't for a pack of fags, darling.
It wasn't for a pack of fags, darling?
No.
Well, you know what? I empathize that you had to go through that experience in your life, darling. That must have been rough being a street child. I'm sorry that you had to suffer so with that sort of life, darling. I'm sorry. I remember doing my PhD about your type. And
your pussy house down?
Hello.
She did her PhD, her pussy house down training.
Girl, I got my master's in pussy house down.
That's when you learn how to do a shablam, but you don't, you know, break your vagina.
Word.
On the way down.
Because they're very fragile creatures, darling.
Eddie Omega, it's a dip, not a shablam or a death drop. Get them learnt. Well, there you go, Eddie. You
learned them.
You learned them.
Well, to
Eddie
the old
Omega,
school kids, it's a dip.
That's right. It's not a shablam. To the ballroom kids, it's a dip. But to like maybe choreographers and other people outside of the ballroom community, it's a shablam.
In my day, we just called it epilepsy. Alfonso Morillo. What is the white worm?
The white worm.
I think it's best left a mystery.
Yes.
Because you know what, kids? Education is a lifelong journey. So you keep that little nugget of curiosity going, honey. The white worm shall remain a mystery for now.
Just do a Google search, Giardia.
Oh, Jesus.
We all be eating booty. Trust me. It happens.
Yeah, well.
Craig Handlin.
Hiya, Craig.
Just simply says, with an exclamation point, flagging.
The dance.
The dance.
Flagging. The dance, I mean.
The dance.
So flagging is dancing with big flags.
Quite flamboyantly.
It was covered in a documentary called... I forgot the name of it. I will insert it here because I totally... Miss Thing, remember that documentary?
I never saw that.
I went to a party for it at the center, and I did a video. I'll link below. I did a video at this event for this documentary about flagging, about flogers.
Flogers.
Remember?
Yes. And
flogers.
Right, and flogert, which is their favorite snack.
Which is their favorite high dairy snack.
Yes.
So flagging, when you see bitches at circuit parties and things, if they still have those, I don't know, with giant flags carrying on, sometimes quite beautifully.
Sometimes beautifully. Rarely rarely, but every once in a while,
Yeah.
if you get a flagger that really knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then it's actually I think, it has similarities in a way to voguing.
You know what? That documentary, it has the word flow in it. I'm going to do a little...
Flogging.
Flogging. I'm saying, let's see how... And it was by Wolfgang something or other. Wolfgang Busch.
Wolfgang Busch, yes.
Flogging documentary. Wolfgang Puck.
Wolfgang Puck.
She don't flog. You chat for a while I look this up.
So this bitch is looking up flagging.
I'm flagging.
And we're flagging out here.
Oh, it's called A Flow Affair.
A flow affair.
Yes, and it's not about having a period.
Didn't he also do How Do I Look?
How Do I Look? Yes, he did.
He did. I actually really enjoyed How Do I Look.
It's interesting.
It was interesting. It was like an update to Paris is Burning a little bit. But if you actually watch How Do I Look, and then the documentary about Madonna's dancers that they put out last year, whose name is I'm also forgetting. We'll put that name down here. It kind of like catches you up in a weird way.
I think at this point the ballroom / voguing / flogging / flagging communities have been well documented.
Memorable prides. So let's see. I'm going to give you two. I'll try and say these very quickly. There was one where me and a bunch of us, but I think you may have been in LA. The one where we all did mescaline and did the parade, and then Miss Grika did the hamburger.
I was definitely not there because, honey, I'm not doing mescaline and walking for 5 miles.
But I'll always remember we were tripping face on mescaline and voguing in the parade. Our friend Jose Grika was tripping face, so then like did this whole thing where he like vogued like making a hamburger. And then from that time on, we called that move the hamburger, but it was like really elaborate.
Was it like a lot of this?
A lot of this, and then he fried it up, and it was really hilarious, but you could really tell what he was doing. And we tripped face for like 18 hours. We went to the club, and now I would drop dead an hour into the parade. Then I was 25 hours awake and finally ending up at somebody's house after having an incredible night. And then another time I will mention, not that all of our good times happened while, we were doing drugs or drug induced, but I will say another time, it wasn't Pride, but we did Wigstock, and once again we did mescaline, and then that's when we did. That's when we came up with, if you're in jail, you could use M&Ms to do your lipstick,
or Cheetos to do your blush. Yes.
And then we got into
you take the M&M like so.
You take the M&M like so, and then you pro.
Honey, Miss Revlon.
Yes.
By the time that party winded down, and I'm laying in bed tripping and trying to go to sleep, Miss Revlon jumps on top of me with a fucking razor blade, trying to get a stray hair out of the cleft in my chin, and I'm like, Miss Honey, you're tripping, you have a razor, and you're sitting on me. Stop.
And me and Booby would not stop saying, you take an M&M like so.
Like so.
And then you pro. And we must have been saying it for hours until he got up and he stormed out of the room. Right. And he was like, you fucking bitches need to stop. So that was amazing. Oh, by the way, we went to Wigstock. I don't remember one performance. Nope. Not one thing.
I think my favorite Pride was when I threw the first brick at Stonewall. And by brick, I mean...
She picked up Misunderstood,
a really ugly drag queen, and I tossed her through that window.
And
I said, this will stand no longer.